What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? What happened this weekend? Was there anything interesting that went on this weekend? Y'all let me know. Was it anything interesting, headline grabbing that happened this weekend? I can't tell. I have no idea. I have no idea, man. Appreciate everybody that pulled up over the weekend, man. It was a movie. It was a movie. It was nothing short of fireworks all weekend, from the battles to everything else everything else in between, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, man. All right, let's get straight to it. Before we get into, like, you know what I'm saying, the negatives, let's get into the positives. The positives is shout out to the riot. Shout out to the riot. They are doing exactly what they should be doing. And that is simply this. When you are one of those leagues that is seen and is viewed and is propelled as common ground for battle rap, that means if you are a URL battler, you're welcome with open arms. If you are an RBE battler, you're welcome with open arms. At the end of the day, the riot has a lane in battle rap that very few platforms have. One, they have the legitimacy of being recognized as one of the biggest platforms in battle rap. Two, they have someone who is the face, you know what I'm saying, of this generation, one of the faces of this generation when it comes to battle rap, and Geechee Gotti. I'm excited for this battle, man. I'm excited, especially what we just seen this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Who had the better 30? Who had the better 30? Was it Tay Rock versus Bankhead on Black Ice Cartel, or was it A Ward versus Bangs on Ready to Die? Was it A Ward versus Bangs on Ready to Die? Now, if you ask me, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going with A Ward. I'm going with A Ward. To me, A Ward has body of the what he did to Bangs. Not only what he did in the battle, they had an impromptu freestyle battle the night before. He cooked them then. If I was Bangs and I got cooked like that in an impromptu battle, I gotta know that this freight train that I'm about to run into the next day, I gotta get off the tracks. I gotta get off the tracks, because what I see in my future, it ain't bright for me. It ain't bright for me. The only thing that Bang saw that was that bright light. He thought he was walking into a light. No, that was a train coming to run him down. But again, after seeing what A Ward was able to do on QB Black Diamonds league, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. I'll say this. I'll also say this. A Ward performance was worth the $35. A Ward performance was worth the $35 alone. If you was mad about the one rounder with T-Rex and QB Black Diamond, which I was, if you was mad about that, what A Ward did in that battle at that event was worth the $35 to me, respectfully. ROC, Tay Rock and A Ward, this is why they are in great positions right now to be in the contention for champion of the year. And I know we say that every year and it's early on, but look at how this is working out. So you got Tay Rock already got a 3-rounder with Bankhead, 30. You got A Ward with a battle with Bangs, 30. You got them two battling. Rock also got Bill Collector coming up. He got Sirius Jones this weekend. We already know A Ward had Bonnie earlier on Queen of the Ring. I'm telling you right now, it is shaping up to be a hot summer. It is shaping up to be a hot summer. And again, what I like about this, both of them, this is one of them battles that we wanted to see on the URL. This was one of them battles that this is like a dream matchup. We didn't think this was going to happen. We didn't know if it could happen, because it was always about where could this take place. A lot of people thought Chrome, but we already know, you know what I'm saying? I think Tay Rock respects Remy Ma, but you know, the situation between Chrome and URL, can't see Rock going over there. We know Rock ain't going to RBE. And we already heard, and this is what I want to say about the URL and A Ward. We've already heard A Ward say he didn't turn down the URL for 5 straight years. This is why I think it's very interesting to me that a battle like this is happening off the URL, because you got to think this was one of the battles that URL would seemingly want A Ward to be in. A battle with Torque, a battle with ROC. That sounds like a 2-battle contract to me. I have to believe that the announcement of the ROC and A Ward battle simply means that we're probably not going to see A Ward on the URL. I gotta believe we're not going to see A Ward on the URL at least anytime soon, because again, this is one of the biggest battles that they could possibly have, and it's off the URL. So we see A Ward and Twerk going at it back and forth, planting seeds, you know what I'm saying, letting that storyline grow. We gotta believe that's probably gonna happen off the URL. So I think, again, for me, I just gotta believe that A Ward has no desire to be on the URL currently, and URL has no desire to book A Ward currently. Anything can change up. You battle ROC, you beat ROC. At this point, I think what we need to stop doing is building A Ward up all throughout the year, and then when we get to the end of the year, then we want to try to downgrade his year. Now, mind you, I will say this. Last year, A Ward was coming off the most losses I had ever seen from him in big stage battles. And I think a lot of that has to do because people was really looking at A Ward's battles a lot more closely and critiquing them. And you got to think some of the matchups that he went into, he definitely walked into the Lions Den. A couple of these matchups, he definitely walked into the Lions Den. Soul Khan walked into the Lions Den. Verb, we know he walked into the Lions Den. You know what I'm saying? Which obviously A Ward is accustomed to that, but Big K, that's another one where he walked into the Lions Den. So it's like he's had these battles where his back has been up against the wall. But last year, I felt like they were back to back to back to back. And a schedule of that magnitude with those type of names that A Ward was getting in 2023, we're not used to him having debatables. But again, the competition that he was battling elevated. Some of the losses that he had, I felt like were amplified because people were really trying to critique and analyze A Ward to see where he actually lined up when we start talking about some of the greatest of all time. But again, we put A Ward in this conversation all throughout the year, but when it comes for champion of the year, he's ending up 10 through 15. He's ending up 8. I think right now A Ward is in a great position to finish top 5 for champion of the year. At worst. If he can keep this level of consistency up with the names that he's going to get, with the platforms he's going to be on, already been on Queen of the Ring, already been on QB Black Diamonds League, he going to be on the Riot. We got to believe that he's probably going to have an RBE battle. Got to believe that he's going to have a Chrome 23 battle. Honestly, if you are not URL, A Ward is probably the first person you trying to book for your card. A Ward is probably that first person that you're trying to book for your card. But I like this battle over ROC because, again, we talk about, oh, well, ROC ain't got nobody left. ROC don't have this. ROC don't have that. ROC has a great opportunity to win champion of the year right now. He do. He got Bankhead out the way. Got him out of here. Him versus Bill Collector in Detroit. Neutral ground setting in the Midwest. That's going to be a huge battle. Then to go to the West Coast to battle that's going to be a huge battle. Well, honestly, we don't even know where that battle's going to happen. Could happen in Atlanta. Very well could be happening in Atlanta. Could be happening on the West Coast. But I'm telling you, we was talking about how much ROC was running out of battles, and that's why he was battling Gunpowder Pat and this and that. Everybody want to say, well, what is ROC to do? He don't have big battles out there. Wrong. This is a dream matchup. This is a dream matchup. But all those guys brought the best material in the bars. War makes battlers bring they. Hey, Mama War, you ain't wrong. You not wrong for what we saying. Again, it's kind of like the Chef Trez theory. Chef Trez, when Fonz was talking to Chef Trez, he said, you ain't never killed nobody. Well, it's hard to kill somebody when literally everybody that you battle is literally bringing the best material they've ever had in their life. And that's what you got to do to beat A-Ward. That's what you got to do to beat a Chef Trash. You can't take a bar off when you battling them type of names. You can't take a bar off when he battling them type of names. Mama Ward said rocking Ward is going down in Orlando. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Neutral grounds. Hey, thumbs up the video, man. Thumbs up the video. So again, I'm really looking forward to this ROC versus A-Ward battle. 3 rounds, rebuttals, freestyle, second round ROC versus, you know what I'm saying, the freestyling ability of A-Ward, the unorthodox presentation of A-Ward. Because, you know, A-Ward, he will rebuttal mid-round. He will freestyle mid-round. He has versatility that scares a lot of battle rappers. But Tay Roc not scared. Tay Roc not scared. He said, lace him up. And I'm here for it. I'm here for thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video. It helps the channel grow. It helps the videos get seen, man. Comment, subscribe to the channel. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. But again, what I think this means for the URL is not looking to book A-Ward. But in the same breath, A-Ward is not looking to get booked on URL. And if you are A-Ward, what you need it for? What if you are A-Ward, what do you need the URL for? Because at this point, people are coming to battle you. People want to battle you. You see URL battlers, we're seeing URL battlers willing to take A-Ward in neutral ground settings just to have that type of resume. Because they know what an A-Ward battle is going to do. First of all, it's going to be on YouTube. First and foremost, the battle's going to be on YouTube. You know that. What up, yo? You already know the battle's going to be on YouTube. So you're talking about multiple eyes getting on that battle. And that's a big battle. This is a high risk, high reward battle for both battlers. We don't get too many of these battles. So I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing how this goes down and seeing how this plays out. Now I got to talk about... We got to talk this DEBO and ANGRYFAN situation because I talked about it on, what was that, Saturday when it first happened, because I was watching again. I was watching Ready to Die, supporting QB Black Diamond. I was doing what I was supposed to be doing as a blogger, as media, and that is simply watching the battles. But what did I end up watching? What did I get? What was the news that came across my desk? I got ANGRYFAN and DEBO into it. Now we know, long-standing rivalry, relationship dissolved between ANGRYFAN and DEBO. We've seen, by this time, everybody done seen the video. But I don't know if everybody know the background. So how this whole thing played out, matter of fact, thumb up the video. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. We got 50 in the live. You know what I'm saying? Not counting what's going on Twitter. Don't play with us with the numbers because we had over 600 in this joint this weekend. Facts. Almost 650 in the live this weekend. We was getting busy. But when it comes to the development of this story, it's kind of crazy. So ANGRYFAN got outed, you know what I'm saying, unknowingly by 15 minutes of fame. Shout out Uncle Rock. He got outed unknowingly by 15 minutes of fame because he was seen on video early in the battles, early at the event, seen on camera. And we know ANGRYFAN, he's not using, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when he's been outside before that. I'm sure he has been, but it's definitely been a minute. And so when DEBO sees this, DEBO takes immediate action and drives 45 minutes to an hour to the venue. Now, clearly, everybody, wherever this battle event happened, everybody was driving 45 minutes to an hour. Because that sounds like where everybody was 45 minutes to an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So anyway, DEBO sees him on the video, drives to the event, walks in the event, hoodie down. You know what I'm saying? He hoodie down. You can see him. That joker is tight. I'm talking, whoa. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even have known it was DEBO. And he got right to the action. Now, here's the problem. Some people got a problem with him, quote unquote, snuffing ANGRYFAN. I'm not mad at that. But I will also say this. When you yell them SMDs and you tell somebody to you know what I'm saying, when you invite somebody to the Frank Lucas stand or you know what I'm saying, whatever, we can't do that. Because You got to stand on business at all times. You got to stand on business at all times. Amsterdam in the building. What's up? Two Clean Jones. Again, I say this all the time, as bloggers, as media, we just can't say whatever. We just can't say whatever, especially if you're going to be media that's really popping outside. Because again, what you say on camera, people will hold you accountable in person. They will hold you accountable in person. Now, this is what I will say. And I said this when I seen the video. I don't like the word snuff because to me, it wasn't a snuff. A snuff to me is when somebody laid out, somebody unconscious, bleeding, can't get up, can't defend themselves. To me, that is what a snuff is. What we saw was a backhanded pimp slap. Now, DEBO, I got to ask, why did you drive 45 minutes to an hour for a backhanded pimp slap? If you're going to drive 45 minutes to an hour, you got to figure you got to slide. You got to slide on your eye. But I also say this, you know, DEBO does have a boxing background. So I know professional boxers, you know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford lives in my neighborhood. Bud Crawford lives in my neighborhood. Them hands got to get registered. So we're glad that nothing happened, because I ain't gonna lie to you, DEBO. We can turn this into a bad. This could have turned into a horrible situation. Let's just play what a hypothetical scenario. Here's your hypothetical scenario. Let's say you run down on ANGRYFAN. He don't see you. You do the same thing, right? But this time you sleep him. One hitter quitter. Snoring on the concrete, right? But let's just say when he hits the ground, he cracks his skull. Things happen. I've seen it happen before. If you get slept, how you fall is how you fall. Sleeping on the concrete. If he cracks his head and he passes away, you're not getting involuntary manslaughter. You're not getting voluntary manslaughter. You know what you're getting? Murder one. How are you getting that? Because you drove 45 minutes to an hour to put hands on somebody. This is what ain't nobody talking about. If you would have really connected and hit ANGRYFAN, he cracks his head cracks his head on the concrete and died. Yes, murder one. Because you drove 45 minutes to an hour. They definitely gonna say, did you have any reason for being there? Did you have a ticket for the event? No, I just slid. I saw him and I slid and I took action. Again, now luckily nothing happened. Shout out. This is what I like about ANGRYFAN, though. This is why I respect ANGRYFAN. ANGRYFAN didn't hide. ANGRYFAN did not hide from the situation. Immediately went live. And I think it's also easier to go live when you know your face is intact. You ain't got no broken nose, you ain't got no black eye, no busted lip. Your face is intact. You gotta go live. You know, you can still hit your Apple phone and it still recognize you. When you can do that, you good. You good. It's absolutely premeditated, Mama Ward. That's what I'm saying. You're not walking away with involuntary manslaughter. You're not walking away with a simple assault. They're going to throw the book at you. They're going to say you had complete intent, you had complete malice, and you went in there with an agenda. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's upset. I see a lot of people praising DEBO. I see a lot of people hating on DEBO. I'm indifferent about all of that, because I do believe bloggers got to be held accountable for what they say and their actions on their channels, especially if you have a channel the size of ANGRYFAN, where you getting tens of thousands of views. So when you talk bad about somebody, when you wilding out on somebody, oh yeah, it count. It absolutely count. But in the same vein, like DEBO, it would, you know what I'm saying? At this point, we're not about to act like we ain't never been snuffed. I've been snuffed. We ain't gonna act like we ain't never snuffed somebody. I've absolutely laid somebody out. You know, but that was in my young bull days. You know what I'm saying? When you at high school, college party, things get a little tricky. Sometimes you gotta. But at this point, would it have meant more if it was heads up? For sure. It should have been taken outside. Now, luckily, it didn't mess up QB Black Diamond event. That's the biggest thing, because that would have been a crazy look for QB Black Diamond's first event to be canceled due to a league owner punching on a blogger. That would have been the headline. That would have been the headline. You definitely don't get no. It's not no added stripes for. I would say this is a sucker punch. Not calling Debo a sucker, but I'm saying that is definitely a sucker punch. But it's not a snuff. He can get snuffed. And again, salute Angry Fan. Right back to the live, right back to the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Responding to people taking it in stride. That's what you're supposed to do at the end of the day. But that's gonna be the last time I talk about that, man. I don't know where they go from there. Because once you put hands on me, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much up for you. We gotta run the fade. I absolutely believe that they need to run the fade. And I see everybody like, oh man, Angry Fan handicap. Now Angry Fan did he went live and he admitted that, you know what I'm saying, he got a couple fingers, you know, he got a finger and a thumb that he can't really move, so he can move his three. Hey, brother, hey, don't matter at this point. It's to the ceiling. It's to the ceiling, man. But I'm excited. I'm excited to recap these battles. I'm excited to recap these battles, man. Recap these events. QB Black Diamond ready to die. Y'all will get an honest recap away from the Angry Fan and DEBO fallout. We gonna recap this. But QB, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put you on the stove for not telling us UNT Rex was a one-rounder. We shouldn't have to assume anything when we are trying to support you, because here's the thing. You saw your event was packed out. That was for you. You could have told us it was a one-rounder. You still would have got people to buy tickets. You still would have got people to buy the pay-per-view, especially because you had A-Ward on there and we saw what he did. So you ain't got to mislead. You ain't got to lie to the people. You ain't got to mums the word. Just keep it a dollar. Keep it a dollar. That's how you continue to get our business. That's how you continue to get our support. So we're going to talk about that. Also, Black Ice Cartel, boy, they had some good battles. They had some great battles back and forth. Showstopper versus KD? Huh? B-Dot. Or I'm sorry, not B-Dot, Dot. E-Hart versus Coffee? Oh, yeah, no, we got some battles to recap, so we definitely going to be doing that. Also, we'll be, Smack Volume 11. That's going down this weekend, so we'll do a prediction show for that. And we also got the Trenches coming up. The Trenches is this weekend. URL is this weekend. We got battles. My question to y'all, are y'all supporting the channel? Are y'all supporting the bloggers that's actually talking about the actual battle rap and not talking about everything in between, man? But I appreciate y'all pulling up. Please thumbs up the video. It helps the channel grow, man. Please subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel, just subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You follow everybody else. So go ahead and follow your boy as well, man. But y'all don't know exactly who I am, and y'all know exactly what I do. Shout out Mama Ward. Shout out Rio 314, 2 Clean Jones. Oh, yeah. Happy 314 Day is coming up this week. Happy 314 Day. Shout out to Yo-Yo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to No Pass Look. You know what I'm saying? This is a movie, man. But this is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here. Appreciate y'all.